many local SEO agencies that I'm talking to and working with these days, they're making all the same mistake, which is working with everyone, not working with one specific avatar and not focusing on their offer. So in this video, this is exactly what I will explain. This is what I'm doing for my clients, this is what I'm doing for myself, for my own services, and this is what you should be doing in the first place, even before you start reaching out to anyone or even using organic attraction like search, Google Maps, whatever you use. But I don't recommend those. I recommend reaching out because you may not even get any clients from search. Okay, you do probably get some, but those who need your services, they may not be even aware that they need those services. This is why it's better to reach out, and this is exactly what my agency does. If you're interested, you can go to the link in the description and book a call with me, and I'll explain how exactly I do this. Or you can connect with me on LinkedIn, I'll explain this in details as well. So the best thing that you need to do for yourself, the biggest needle mover, is creating an offer. But before we create an offer, we first need to identify who is our ideal client, who do we want to work with the most, who is our favorite client. We're doing this by either just trying to understand what are our interests, if we don't have many clients yet, but if you do have already clients, probably you do, if you have some testimonials, if you have some experience working with someone, just think about it yourself, like who got the best results, who paid me the most money, who I enjoyed to work with the most, who was disturbing me the least amount of time during the process of development. So those are the questions that you should answer for yourself, and after this you'll identify pretty quickly who is your favorite client. And you should also think about how easy it is to actually find them. If it's okay, then you actually start creating avatar of this person. And creating avatar means that you're specifying their problems, you're basically trying to write down what his life is like. And I have pretty much the same avatar list for SEO agency owner, a normal average SEO owner, who is basically probably married, who is at around like 30 to 40 years old. He's been doing his business for a few years, he got out of his job, and he's a little bit worried that he may not have enough clients in the next like few years because he's getting most of them through referrals, word of mouth, and maybe he will have to go back to his 9-to-5 job. So everything is a little bit unstable, he cannot scale his business because he has those problems. So this is exactly what you should do for yourself. And you should understand both the problem, you should understand the goal, and you should have this in your mind and ideally on the paper as well, so that from there you can go and create an offer which will talk directly to your ideal client. Offer should include basically pretty much the same, the pain points, goals, how exactly each and every step of your process is making them result. And offer should also include the least amount of risks and the most amount of value there. And by removing risks, we're also adding guarantees. This is what I usually do for local SEO agencies, is that I add a guarantee, because once we do have a guarantee, it removes all the risks basically from our clients, and it increases our closing rate and appointments booking, basically everything. Entire client acquisition process simplifies a lot, because we can guarantee them that you can get SEO ranking for a specific keyword, and this is when we're actually getting paid. In reality, this is not how it works. Obviously, we're getting paid upfront, but if we don't get this result, we're refunding this money, and this is what is exactly stated in our contract. So this is what we're doing, and this is what you can do, and I really recommend you to do, because once you'll be reaching out to those clients, you'll be saying that this is like fully guaranteed, we're getting paid only when we get you the results. And it kind of works like this, but at the same time, again, as I said, we're charging up front because we cannot work for free, you know? And after you've created this offer, then it will actually resonate better with them. They will see that first of all, you're working with them. They'll see that you have a guarantee. They will understand that, okay, this guy is not working with everyone else. They're not working with everyone. And this is a huge problem for local SEO agencies, that they're working with pretty much anyone they can get SEO services for. And this is a bad thing, because it positions you like not a very experienced person, the person who is offering like some crazy results for everyone, and it kind of sometimes may sound fake, because if you can get someone on the like #1 ranking on their local area, you can do this for everyone, so it kind of sounds a little bit not very realistic. So if you can say that you can do it specifically for like roofers, specifically for dentists, whoever you are working with, whoever is your ideal clients that you identified, then if you say that you can do it specifically for them, then it's more trustworthy and it resonates better with them. And this is exactly why you need to do this. And as well, when you are reaching out to those people, when you are writing copy on your website, when you're doing anything, you have just one script because you pick just one person. You're working with just one ideal client, so you don't have to switch between each and every prospect. So for example, if you're working with dentists, they have patients. For roofers, you have just normal homeowners. So those are different leads and those are different outcomes that they want to achieve. They are living in different environments. They have different lifestyles. So you should be talking the same way. Your messaging should be the same for each of those avatars. But if you have many of them, or at least even two, it's very problematic for you. So you should be talking to just one person. And this is why it's perfect to have an ideal avatar, that you're working just with one and not worrying about anything else. And the last benefit of this is that you're actually able to reuse your development process, your SEO strategies, your copy, your images, basically anything for other clients that you have in different areas. So if you're working with one client for whatever, Baltimore, you can use another one for working with Sacramento, whatever, any city. So if you're working with one, you can reuse the same in another city, and they will not be competing with each other, while at the same time you will have to do less work because it has already proved to work. You have the same copy, you have the same marketing for the most part, you just need to switch the like local keywords, and then you're basically providing the fulfillment much faster, and you're also working with the same client. And then when you're looking for the next client, they also see that you just have a ton of testimonials with just this specific client, so that it's going to be much more easier for you to attract new clients. And if you want me to do this for you, then go to the description of this video, to the first link, engineeringconsulting.co, and book a call with me where I'll explain how exactly I can do this process for you, so that you basically don't have to do anything. The only thing that you will have to do is just in the beginning give me some information about yourself, about your business, so that I can craft this ideal offer for you, for your specific ideal avatar, and then you'll be just taking sales calls. And if you don't want to, I can also help you to hire a sales representative that will be doing this for you, so that you are not tied to the sales process, and I'm not charging you anything until you actually get the results. Or of course I do a little bit, but I can refund it. It's all guaranteed. If I don't get you the results, it's fully refunded, no questions asked. But it never happened to me, so you will be definitely getting more profit from whatever you will pay me in comparison with what you would spend. Okay, just go to the link in the description, and we can have a conversation with you. I'll explain what exactly I do. I'll learn more about your business. If this is something I can help, then we'll go and actually discuss if I can help you. If no, then I'll let you know, okay, sorry, I cannot help you. This is a strategy that you're going to use to realize for yourself. The worst case scenario is that you're living with the strategy and I'm not implementing this for you, but you can implement this for yourself. So you are definitely not going backwards, but at least moving a little bit forward. And if you can actually work with me, if I actually am able to help you, then I will let you know, yes, I can help you. If you want me to tell you how exactly I can help, then we'll go through this and I'll explain. And definitely you'll then move much more steps forward than if you would just implement this yourself. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.